Hey, I'm Nate with Faster Hot Water, and today I want to talk to you about a big problem that you have with dead-end plumbing, how we can solve that, and in the process explain how our WaterQuick systems work. This will apply to the standard, composite, and the Premier system. So you have your main water line that comes into the house, and that splits off into your hot and cold sections. Cold side will just come down here and go all the way out to your hot or your faucet. The hot water will go to your water heater, and this will apply to tank, tankless, and any other kind of water heater, because the biggest issue is overcoming the distance from your water heater to your point of use. Typically there's no typical distance because every house is going to be built a little bit different. So some of you may have a 50-foot run, maybe you have a 100-foot run, maybe it's 20 feet. It's going to vary, but the problem is your hot water is here and you need it way over there. What you would normally do is just run the faucet, water goes down the drain, and that's incredibly wasteful. If you're on septic, that's going to needlessly fill your tank, so it's going to cost you money to have to empty out that tank, and if you're on city water, you're on city sewage, so you're getting charged for the sewage as well. So it's just more money that you're having to spend for water you're not using. What we do is we add in a pump, flow monitor, and bridge valve. The pump and flow monitor, or flow switch rather, are going to be out at the water heater. And the flow monitor or flow switch has a wire that's connected to the pump. This is actually what turns the pump on and off. The bridge valve goes in your half-inch lines coming out of the stub outs underneath your sink. Those are going to be in half-inch. So the bridge valve naturally is half-inch. The way that you activate this system is just by turning on a hot water faucet for a couple of seconds. You don't need to do more than that. The flow switch will register that there is water movement. Turn the pump on, that water starts moving. But because the faucet's off, the only way that that water can move is through the bridge valve. So it will come through the bridge valve, and we're actually pushing water backwards through the cold line. And it's pushing it all the way back to your water heater. So it's being recirculated or recycled, but it's staying within this loop. And because it's in that loop, we can move water faster because we're going through half-inch lines rather than having to go through your 3/4 inch lines that your water heater and your main water system has. That will get reduced to half-inch lines that come out of the wall underneath your sink, which will then get reduced to 3/8 inch supply lines that go to your faucet. And then your faucet has an aerator that's restricted to, sometimes it's a gallon a minute, sometimes it's less, but it could be up to 2.5 gallons per minute. But no matter what, it's still wasting that water. So the water is going in that loop. We're just pushing it all the way back to the water heater. It's being saved. When the water hits 95 degrees at that bridge valve, the bridge valve closes the connection between hot and cold. So because that water is stopped, the flow switch will then turn the pump off, and now you have hot water ready to be used right underneath the sink. That's how our standard systems work for dead-end plumbing. I'm Nate with Faster Hot Water, and if you have any other questions, please reach out to us at fasterhotwater.com, where you can find all of our contact info. Thank you so much for watching.